Oh, okay. All right.
So it's been like 3 weeks already or 2 weeks.
Ooh, okay. Alrighty, so that's good. So let's start with the interview then. So, hi, Miss Jean. This is Shirley from ESL 101. So, this interview will be recorded.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to know more about our school, you could ask later after the interview.
All right.
Okay, so can you tell me more about yourself, please?
And I'm a graduate of a Bachelor of Science in Accountancy. Um, yeah, I have an experience of teaching in 5-1 Talk, particularly for almost a year. And then I have three kids,
Mhm.
but they're already grown up. And I'm currently also applying for another job, virtual assistant or customer service representatives, which I still didn't have. And I like to teach. I teaching is really my passion. Maybe because I have three kids and I all of them I taught them all from their assignments to their projects.
Mhm.
And yeah, and also some of my neighbors who asked help from me.
Okay. So, why did you decide to apply in our school, or why did you send your resume?
Well, I wanted to try another school
Mm-hmm.
and another experience so that I could also have another experience from other students and other nationalities. So not just the Chinese.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, do you think you are an introvert or extrovert?
I think I I had that exam. So I was an extrovert, I think. Yeah.
Okay. So, how long you've been teaching?
Again?
How in total, you said
Uh,
you've been teaching from 51 Talk for
yes.
almost a year. So, in
Mm-hmm.
total, how
Mm-hmm.
long you've been teaching?
So I'll be supposedly I'll be 1 year this January.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I stopped.
Okay. Now, what is your best asset as a teacher?
My best asset is that I'm funny and when I teach, I always make it to the point that the room is very light so that the student won't feel stressed and will be comfortable so that they could also express their own opinions without getting nervous.
Okay. What is the most important characteristic a teacher should possess?
I think the teacher should have lots of patience, yeah, and understanding because students differ from each other. Like some would have tantrums, some may answer, some may not. So I think that you should really be very patient and um, what do you call that one? Um, like it's I can't explain it. I'm looking for the right word. Like you will never stop until the student give his best and until the student um really explained or can really express what he really wants to say.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, how do you measure students' learning level?
Hmm. Learning level through how they answer you.
Okay.
So yeah, through their sentences, if they can construct sentences, better than because you will know if it's the beginner or it's the middle or intermediate by the way they construct a sentence or you how they answer you. And also through what do you call that one? Um, if they really understand the words they are reading.
Okay. How do you deal with student who has behavior problems in class?
Mm, yes, sometimes I had really students like that that having tantrums, but I just show them my my stuffed toys or my toys that I have, distract their attentions, and just be calm.
Mhm. What do you do when student doesn't understand the lesson? Or how do you deal with students with learning difficulties?
Use chat box and sometimes I translate it to their language so that they could somehow understand what I'm saying if it's really difficult for them to understand.
Okay. How do you rate yourself in terms of using technology?
Well, I'm kind of techie, so maybe range from 1 to 10,
Yes.
maybe 9.
Okay, good. Okay, so what contribution can you give to our school?
All right. Maybe I could contribute my uh, uh, performance or my teaching good teaching abilities and also characteristics so that the student will uh so that the student won't be or the student will be inspired to take more classes with your company.
All right. So, what are your expectations in our school, Jean?
To be honest, I'm not really familiar with your
Mm-hmm.
school. Yeah, and I expect it to be very friendly and helpful when it comes to if we have some difficulties regarding the or the software we're using. So that kind of assist uh, we could give us.
Okay. Aside from that, anything else or any other expectations?
Mm, actually, to be honest, no.
Okay.
Because yeah. Whatever the company gives me, I always just
All
follow.
right.
I don't really expect so much.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I hate expectations.
Okay, that's good. So now, final question, Jean. Give me a reason why we should hire you.
Oh, you should. I think that you should hire me because I'm a good teacher, and you should try to see if to believe or to try to believe. So you wouldn't know if you wouldn't
All
hire me.
right. Alrighty. So the final steps or the final thing that you need to do, Jean, is for you to have a demo teaching, and that's gonna be with the head of the school. So, are you available for demo teaching? Her schedule is available on, she's available on, what's this, Thursday around 6 p.m. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, it's okay with
Alright.
me.
I'll go ahead and send you a copy of the demo material so you could review it. Alright.
Hmm.
And one more question, Jean. So you mentioned you are no longer involved to any other online school. So by any chance, if you
Hmm.
could start with your training, can you start right away?
Yes,
That would be
definitely.
wonderful. Okay, so do you have any questions for me?
Yes.
Okay, sure, go ahead.
All right. So how much is the rate, by the way?
For our school, it's 140 peso for 55 minutes.
Hmm. Is it really 55 minutes or by 25
It's
minutes
55, yeah,
straight?
55 minutes. And the remaining 5 minutes, that's for you to
Uh-huh.
fill up the class record.
Hmm.
Um,
And are the students adults or
they're
kids?
professional, working professionals.
Both?
We don't have kids yet, but you know,
Okay, yes.
but in the future, so we may have. But for the meantime, no, we don't have.
All
So
right.
you don't need to have video class. And
Oh, just an
yes,
audio.
exactly. And they are Taiwanese.
Okay, yay.
Why? You're so happy.
Oh no, another, yeah, because not Chinese, so it's I was really hoping for not Chinese. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I had enough with Chinese, so no more Chinese, please, for
Well,
now.
for the meantime, but then if in the event that um the school is
Mhm,
actually
I know.
growing, this kind of time we will also have Chinese students soon. But for the meantime, like I've said, no.
Yeah.
So what about
All right. So
morning classes? Are you also
mhm.
available?
Actually, I'm available 24 hours.
That's good. So I hope you could pass the interview, Jean. I'm in the demo teaching, and we could schedule
I hope
your training
so.
right away. All right.
All right.